The Texas gunman who killed 2 people and injured 14 others in Austin on Sunday may have been motivated by the recent joint attacks by Israel and the U.S. The suspect, 53-year-old Senegalese national Njaga Jagne, drove up to Buford's backyard beer garden and began shooting. Police arrived on the scene within less than a minute, and he was ultimately shot and killed by Austin officers. At the time, he was wearing a shirt that read "Property of Allah" and an undershirt with the Iranian flag design. Officials later executed a search warrant at his residence where they reportedly found an Iranian flag and photos of Iranian leaders, and that a Quran was discovered in his vehicle, according to CBS News. FBI Special Agent Alex Doran told reporters that while the investigation is still in its early stages, there were indicators on the subject and his vehicle that indicate a potential nexus to terrorism.
Obviously, it's still way too early in the process to determine an exact motivation, but there were indicators that on the subject and in his vehicle that indicate potential nexus to terrorism. Again, it's still too early to make a determination on that. That's why we are investigating it very closely with our partners with Austin Police Department.
Now, according to Austin Police Chief Lisa Davis, the suspect drove past the bar several times before stopping and shooting from the window of his SUV, hitting people on the patio and in front of the bar. He then parked, got out with a rifle, and began shooting at people walking along the street. Officers then rushed to the intersection and shot him. Of the 17 patients treated, 3 were pronounced dead at the scene. 14 were transported to local hospitals, with 3 in critical condition. Now, the Department of Homeland Security says he first came to the U.S. in 2000 on a B-2 tourist visa and became a lawful permanent resident 6 years later after marrying a U.S. citizen, and was naturalized in 2013. Now, some reports, they mention he had a number of run-ins with the law during the years he lived in the United States. According to those sources, upon entering the country, he spent time living in New York City, where he was reportedly arrested several times between 2001 and 2016, including 1 arrest for illegal vending. Now, additional arrest records have also been mentioned, at least 1 arrest in Texas before the Austin shooting, possibly connected to a vehicle collision. However, details about those incidents haven't been fully confirmed through official police reports that are publicly available yet. Some law enforcement describe him as someone they saw as having a history of mental health episodes and previous interactions with authorities, though exactly what charges he faced or how those past encounters were resolved hasn't been made fully public by investigators.